Hey guys, it's James again, coming at you now with the top 5 worst movies of 2022. Again, I'm doing a top 5, not a top 10, because I haven't reviewed enough movies, in my opinion, for 2022 because I just started the channel halfway through the year. So without further ado, here we go. At number 5, we got Barbarian. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth with all these movies, by the way. Barbarian is just, what can I say? One of the most boring movies that I've ever seen as far as a horror movie. It had its intriguing parts, but when you try to tell me that a incested upon incested child grows up to be a giant with basically demonic strength, I guess. You're gonna have to sell me on a lot more than just that. Just one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I just think the writers did a bad job with this movie. It had potential for it to be a good movie, or at least a halfway decent movie. But when you bring out the monster and you present us with that, I just felt like, how's this believable? Or at least try to make it somewhat believable. It just didn't sell me. I wasn't entertained, and I don't know. I think movie directors could do a better job. In at number 4 is Halloween Ends. I'm glad that it was on a streaming platform and I didn't have to go to the theaters to watch this. To start off with the new trilogy of Halloween, and I thought they started it off good, and then the second one just died off, and then this one just completely. The Halloween movies are about Michael Myers, and you make it about a kid that no one's ever heard of, no one knows anything about, and he's the main character in this. No, what we want to watch is Michael Myers against Jamie Lee Curtis's character fighting for about an hour. I know that they're both old and she's a grandmother and whatever, but basically you've given us 40 years of this, and there's never a real fight, and then the fight at the end, I don't know. You get Jamie Lee Curtis to overpower this guy. It's just a waste of time for people to watch this, and I feel bad for people that are Michael Myers fans from the original, because what you guys have done to him for 40 years is basically make him the laughing stock now of all horror films. In at number 3 is Lightyear. What can I say? Lightyear. The main reason why this is at number 3 is because Disney tries to pull its propaganda stuff. This movie is based off the movie that Andy in the original Toy Story saw, and that's why he wanted the Buzz Lightyear toy. And the Buzz Lightyear in the movie does not represent the toy. I'm sorry. Whoever disagrees with me, that's fine. But there's no way that I would think any kid would want to buy a Buzz Lightyear toy because of this movie. If anything, though, by the cat. The cat was the best character in this movie. But other than that, this movie was a bore. It got horrible reviews. Disney tries to throw in its propaganda also, so we could all accept it and be happy with it. When no, regular people want to take their children to go watch slapstick comedy, wholesome family value movies, and this one provided nothing of that. And then at the end, then you show Zurg as Buzz Lightyear as the Zurg, and it's like, so the same bad guy is the same good guy. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. The movie didn't work, and I think they did Buzz Lightyear wrong, in my opinion. Going back to the original Toy Story movie. In at number 2 is the movie Amsterdam. Basically, this movie is filled with a whole bunch of actors that you would think can make a movie triumph, but a compilation of actors to try to make this movie good or great, it just doesn't work. I don't know, these Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, they failed trying to put this movie together, in my opinion. I just didn't see anything. The movie was a bore. I was half asleep watching it when I did watch it, and honestly, it's one of those movies that's just forgettable. I wouldn't watch it again, and I wouldn't recommend anybody watching it. That's why in my opinion, it's number 2. Now, in at number 1 is Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. Wow. It's a comedy movie that has no comedy in it. That's basically what I'll break it down to. You go... I'm happy. This is another one of those movies that I was happy that it was streaming on Peacock. I didn't have to go to the theaters to watch it. But again, it's it's the worst movie I've seen in 2022. I came out feeling dumber after watching that movie, thinking I'm going in there for laughs, and what I get out of it is just boredom, stupidity, and a waste of time. You know, I could understand in some churches they have those issues, and I think they do happen in a lot of churches, but how it was put together to try to make it a parody or a comedy, I have no idea what the director was planning. But it just failed, in my opinion. I don't know. It just didn't work for me. Well, hey guys, that was the top 5 worst movies for 2022. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.